All right. Welcome to our January update, and I'm glad to have both Tyler and Cameron with me. We're all in different spots. You two guys are in Ottawa, and I'm still in St. Petersburg, Florida. Just a little side note here in terms of that. We're getting a few Carleton members coming down. I've got a meeting. I'm playing golf with Jim Kelly tomorrow, but I understand Vic Forrest coming down. There's a whole, and I understand Jeff Hall at some point is coming down, and there's a whole Carleton contingent going to be meeting. I think it's March 12th at the Tampa Bay Lightning game. We're playing the Winnipeg Jets. There's another contingent that meets on the other side, Keith Ritchie's place at New Smyrna Beach. So Carleton members all over Florida, and hopefully you guys can get some warm weather yourself, and hopefully the people watching will get a chance to break away and get some nice warm weather. So, Cameron, we'll start with you. Hope everything gone well in the new year. I like your new look with the beard and everything. Looks good. You wanted to talk about some of the wrap up of New Year's Eve and things of that. Let's just start with that.
Perfect. Well, thank you, John, and Happy New Year to everyone. And we hope everyone had a safe, healthy holidays. And just want to thank all the membership that was in attendance for New Year's Eve. We had about 60 members and a few community members, and it was tremendous. The band, the Retrosonics, Terry McGovern, they started off with a couple of slow songs and read the crowd, and then the dance floor and song 3 was full, and the party started at about 7:30, and almost everyone made it to midnight. It was fantastic. Culinary team had appetizers, poutine bar just before midnight, and some champagne. So it was great to see the first New Year's party in quite a few years, and we'll absolutely run one again next year.
That's great. Yeah, you mentioned Terry McGovern, and I taught with Terry back at St. Paul's back in the '80s. So good to see it. He still has his hand in the music. So it was that's wonderful to hear. Cam, you wanted to talk a bit about casino night coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. We still have a bit of space. We need about 20 more members to sign up. So please register. We've got our deadline coming up mid next week, and it's going to be a really entertaining night. We've got an entertainment company coming in with professional entertainers. They're great dealers. So even if you're not a Vegas card shark, you're not an expert in roulette or poker, blackjack, they'll help you. They'll help engage you and take you through the gameplay. There'll be past delicious appetizers. There's lots of fun prizes for everyone, and it's going to be a neat, bit of a unique event. And guests are available, community members. So yeah, we're just really hoping over the next 3-4 days. I know we'll get more registrations, and the cost per person all in is $59.99 plus tax and gratuity.
Well, you're going to lose a lot less there than you will at the real casino. So I hopefully probably win something too. So hopefully people will wake up and enjoy a good night of casino night. That's sounds like a lot of fun.
Exactly. It's all play money, but there are some neat prizes for those that have the luck come their way that night. So yeah, please register, everyone.
Okay, that's a great deal. Great deal. Hey, coming up Valentine's Day.
Yes, the team's been working, really hard on the menu, which will be launched in a few days. There's going to be a fantastic beef entree and a 4-course dinner on February the 11th, and we have some really nice background music lined up. The Jenny and Laura Seaborn, the sisters, are back once again. They played at Ottawa Jazz Fest, and we had them last summer for a really popular night. So please save the date, February 11th, and more details to come in a few days on exact pricing and the details on the 4-course meal.
Oh, wonderful. That's wonderful news. Good stuff. And you know how hard it is to get, if you're going to a restaurant, it's almost impossible to get a booking on Valentine's Day. So this would be a good opportunity. I mean, we got, what more beautiful place we got than our own club, and you're almost be sure to get a reservation there. So that would be a good thing, a great thing that you're doing there. Tyler, I hear we have some league updates.
Yeah, no, thanks, John, and happy New Year to you as well, and to all the members. Yes, I'm happy to share with some league updates that we've had. Well, just first off, the Indoor Golf Academy has been a huge success. Ever since the start of December, it's been getting busier and busier. So we were fortunate to have a lot of members come up and sign up for the league, and we were already 5.5 weeks into the league. So I thought I'd maybe share with the members how well it's been going, and give a few updates on the weekly winners. So getting started in week one, we had in the men's division, we had Dave Trudell coming out on top, and then in the women's, we had Lynn Leash. So they did really well to kick off the league. Week two, we had Neil Sinclair with Laurie Ridgway coming out on top for both the men and women. Week three, we had Mike McLaughlin coming out on top, and Laura Knowles. And you'll get a theme here. It's new winners every week, which is great. It's what we really like. So week four, Ryan Connell came out and then came in first, and Lori Higgins came out on top. So everyone's doing so great. And then we just had our week five winners posted. Jeff Hall, our former club captain, came out on top. And our first repeat first place winner was Lori Ridgway as well. So we are in week six. We're wrapping that up. We have 2 more days, today and tomorrow, to get your week 6 round in. And this week they're playing at the old course at St. Andrews. So everyone's
really?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving it, John. And you know what? The great thing about this is, the league, you don't have to sign up for the whole year to play in the league. You can do 1 week at a time. It's only $5 extra on top of your simulator time. So you can go in, it's $5 entry, and you can compete with everyone who plays that week. And we're going to be giving out prizes at the end of the year for all the winners. So it's been going really well. We're actually starting to find that, book ahead. We're starting to get pretty busy up there. We're almost, I'd say, at about 70%, 75% capacity every day now. So it is ramping up. Food and beverage is ramping up as well. We've had some really busy evenings and afternoons up at the club as well. So yeah, really excited for that. And then also, you know what? It's we're January. It's a new year, and what happens every year at this time? We get new launches, new equipment. We've already started setting up our demo days. We have our first demo day locked in. Callaway will be joining us on Monday, February 13th at the club. We're going to be taking appointments from 9 a.m. right till 5 p.m. and we're going to have both days in use. Each appointment is 1 hour each, and members, they'll need to email or phone me or phone the golf shop to register. But we think this is going to be a huge hit. Already Callaway, their new product line is doing tremendous. They have back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Their new Paradigm, you might have seen it on social media, their new driver and their new family of clubs are called Paradigm. It's out of this world. So pretty exciting. And John, I'm not going to pressure you. I know you're a Callaway fan, but I have seen your bag. They're a couple years old, a few of those clubs. We might need to look at some upgrades there.
Well, I got the old Epic there, right? With the jailbreak technology and everything, and it was supposed to be banging them out there 260 yards, and I'm not quite getting that anymore. I can tell you that.
Well, we need to get you a club fitting, and I'll tell you what, these club fittings have been going so well, and we've also adopted a bit of a new teaching style, at least with a few of my students. It's all about creating more club head speed and how to really maximize your distance. So I'd love to walk you through a session one of these days, whether we do it in person or virtually, and I know we can get you that yardage back, John.
We're going to do that in April. How's that? When I get back there, we might even do a video session on it.
I love it.
We have some committees going. Perhaps you can update us as to where we're going with those committees right now.
Sure thing. Now that we are open all year, we've been able to kind of kick off some of our planning initiatives a little earlier on. So we had a a golf playing committee meeting last week, and it went really well. So the main focus was calendar creation. So we are now putting together all the 2023 golf events and coordinating with all the different conveners on how they're going to lay out on the calendar. We've been in touch with a few of our outside events as well, so they've been approaching us and trying to get their spots locked in. So just very happy to update and say that the calendar process has been going really well. Our new club captain, Phil Byrne, has been on top of everything, and then Emma Stottle, as well as our ladies playing captain. We've all been working great together on putting this together.
Very good. 60th anniversary committee, I think, is another one. I'm hoping to get a hold of Grace, and we'll be able to do an interview with her on a separate interview, and so that we can find out all the great things that they're doing. But give us an update as where we are now with that.
No, sure thing. And you know what, John, it's remarkable. This committee, Grace Thrasher has put this committee together, and we're meeting, if not every week, every second week. So there's been a lot of work, a lot of thought put into this committee, and a lot of progress already. So there's been tremendous amount of planning. We're really trying to kick off the season and really get that 60th anniversary feel out to the members. I think last week an announcement did go out to the membership, kind of giving a few updates on who's on the committee and what their initiatives are. But I know we want to start off with a big kickoff in late April, and maybe Cameron can maybe fill us in a little bit on a few other initiatives that are going on, because it's going to be golf and social, a little bit both tied together.
Great. That sounds good. Now hopefully I'll get a contact with Grace, and we'll do a separate interview with her to highlight some of the things, and maybe she may need some help, maybe enlisting some more help to get some of these going. There are a lot of people at the club who were here. Well, not a lot. Shouldn't say a lot, but there are some people at the club that were here 60 years ago and kind of know the whole story A to Z. So, and I'm one of the few also that have met Mort Kalin. I actually had an interview with him for our 50th anniversary, and amazing story, amazing man. And I have a video that I have been holding back, and I'll probably release it as on a part of our Carleton at 60 series on Mort and his version of how he started the club. So that will be an interesting talk. Now, Cameron, we got a golf expo. We're going to be participating in that. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely. We're really happy to be back in person at the Ottawa Golf Expo this year and in early March. We'll reach out to potentially have some volunteers to attend even a few hours portion of the days, and more details to come there. And we always thank and appreciate our members promoting the club, and that'll be good. The NGCOA is instrumental in executing that event, and we're continuing to see new members every week, and we put those in our monthly reports. And there is, of course, the referral program that we always remind our current members to continue to promote our club. And overall membership is going well. We're trending higher than last year, which is excellent so far.
Wow, that's great news. Really, really good news. I'm glad to hear that. Well, gentlemen, you've got a busy time. Unfortunately, none of you are coming down to the PGA show, so that's kind of gone down. But if maybe one of you come down my way, give me an email, and we'll try and get a round of golf down here before the year's out. So, and before our next update in February, I wish you the best for this month, and thank you very much for today.
Great. Thanks, John. It's been great catching up, and to all the members as well.
Thank you.
Great to see you, John. Talk soon. Take care.